In this video, we'll guide you through the Customs page, where you provide the information needed to clear your international shipment. The page builds progressively, so each section appears as you complete the one before it. For this example, we'll export a parcel from the UK to Italy, although the process is similar for both imports and exports. Start by entering the exporter's details. Choose whether the exporter is an individual or a business. Businesses may also be asked for identifiers, such as VAT and EORI numbers. We assume the exporter is at the collection address. If the legal exporter is different, tick Exporter is different from collection address and enter their details. Please note that the exporter must be in the same country as the pickup address. In this example, the parcel is collected from a warehouse, but the legal exporter is registered at a different address linked to its VAT and EORI numbers. Next, enter the importer of record, the person or business legally responsible for importing the goods. We assume the importer is at the delivery address. If they are different from the recipient, tick the relevant box and provide their details. Now choose the reason the goods are moving. Your selection determines what additional information may be required. For example, a sale may require an invoice number, while personal effects will allow you to provide a transfer of residence reference. The relevant fields are grouped as required, these must be completed, recommended, strongly advised to help avoid clearance delays, optional, additional fields that can be added or removed as needed. Use the help icon beside any field for further guidance. Every distinct product must be entered as a separate line item. First, select your unit of weight and the currency used for all declared values. For each item, enter quantity, a clear and specific description, weight per item, value per item, tariff or HS code, country of origin. Avoid vague descriptions such as parts, samples, or gift. Clearly state what the item is and, where relevant, what it is made from or used for. If you are unsure of the HS code, enter a detailed description and click the Sparkles button. Our AI lookup will suggest a suitable code, which you should review before continuing. Use Add Item to add another product or the X to remove one. Account holders can also save commonly shipped items for future use. Next, enter any additional costs customs may use when calculating duty and tax. Only include transit cover if it forms part of the transaction value. Enter the total shipping cost under Declared Freight, unless this is already included in the value of the goods. You can also select Use My Shipment Cost to automatically enter the amount being paid to ParcelBroker for carriage. Your total ancillary cost and total declared value update automatically. Check that both figures are accurate before continuing. Finally, read the customs declaration carefully. By signing, you confirm that the information is accurate, the goods are not prohibited or restricted, and that customs duties and taxes may be charged to the receiver. Enter your full name as your electronic signature and click Next. We'll check the complete declaration and highlight anything that is missing or needs correcting. ParcelBroker account holders can save exporter, importer, and shipment details as named customs profiles. Profiles can be selected during future bookings, set as defaults, and edited or managed at any time from the My Accounts area. You can also save individual products, making repeat customs declarations much quicker to complete. That completes the Customs page. Thanks for watching.